Harrisburg, the name says it all. Year after year, this is where the winners of the biggest races in the game are sold, and 2010 has been no different. Hambletonian champion Muscle Massive, North America Cup winner Sports Rider, Woodrow Wilson Victor Fashion Delight, and Hambletonian Oaks winner Bar Slide are just some of our big-name graduates. This year's catalog of 1,157 yearlings begins on Monday, November 8th, running through the 11th. And don't forget the mixed portion of the Harrisburg auction, which commences on Friday, running through Saturday. Catalogs are now available or go online at theblackbook.com. If you're in the mood to shop for yearlings, you need only one book, The Black Book, for Harrisburg.
The Edge in America is in London, Ontario today. We're at the Forest City Yearling Sale. We're having a chat with Tom Harmer, horse trainer, sulky developer, salesman. You're up here shopping for yearlings. We just saw you pick up a Jeremy's Jet. That's not a big surprise, given that you had him. What's your thoughts on what you've seen of his yearlings so far?
I think they're outstanding. Every one I look at is put together. They got the flair of him. They just got that racy look, and they move light on their feet, just like he did. I'm looking forward to breaking them.
Some people thought you'd given up training horses and were just making your move to working for NASA eventually.
I wish, but horses will be with me forever, I'm sure.
Okay, let's talk sulkies now. First in North America here. You are working on I guess you call it a prototype. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's called a Safe T model bike. It's designed to avoid accidents as far as hooking a wheel and getting pitched out. It's impossible to hook a wheel, impossible for the driver to get thrown from the sulky. And it's been an uphill battle with the USTA, but we haven't given up yet.
Now this is related to the arch over the wheel?
Yes, the USTA rule says that it has to have a fork over the wheel, an arch over the wheel. And they did that when the Joe King sulky came out, and that's one way they got around permitting that bike. And believe it or not, that was the safest thing about that sulky.
Right. Now you've been doing your Evolution bike how many years now?
7 years.
7 years. And where did the whole idea of designing a bike come from? Because, I mean, you were a horse trainer.
It came from a wheel. I had trouble with my wheels, and I finally got tired of the wheels that were out there, and we went, a friend of mine, partner, Carl Coffin at the time, we got together and we found a guy that could make us an aerodynamic wheel, a fast wheel. So we built the wheel, tested it on our sulkies, and come to find out our sulkies weren't built straight. They were all off center, they were off kiltered. So then we had to build a sulky.
Now today's sulky is an entirely different creature from even a decade ago, with new materials that have come along and more sophisticated technology put into it all. Where is it headed?
I don't know. Everybody's trying to make a lighter bike. I don't know if my bike's the fastest bike out there, but I know it's the heaviest.
And that leads us to talking about Down Under. Now, you've made inroads down there and designed a bike for the Southern Hemisphere, and they're closer to a jog cart than our race bike, because they race big fields and all that sort of thing. It's altogether different. You've shaken them up down there a little bit with what you brought in, but one of the comments I've heard from my friends is about the weight of the bike, and they equate weight with slowness. So what do you say to them when they talk like that?
Well, we did testing. We had a load cell hooked up to a computer, hooked up to an ATV, and we pulled the sulky around the track at 32 miles an hour on a half-mile track. And we found that weight didn't make a difference once you reached 17 miles an hour. But the weight of our bike makes it so rigid and so stable that it tracks unbelievably well. So when they lift it up and say it won't work, it's too heavy, that's just the beginning of it. It does work.
Right. Now, as I say, you have been making inroads down under. Where does it all sit now relative to that market for you?
Well, I built a bike for down there, and that's been selling real well. And we're in the process now of redesigning it to make it a little more like our sulkies. Their sulkies are 120-inch shafts on them. Ours are 76 to, 86. But the closer you get to the horse, the less wind drag you have. The aerodynamics are better when you get closer to the horse. and it just tracks better that way. And that's what we're shooting for down there.
I've heard some people comparing the sulkies from the southern hemisphere to here, saying that while we kind of chuckle at them with the length and whatnot, there may be a safer bike.
Their bike is, because it's a longer shafts, the wheels are closer together, and it's a hard bike to hook a wheel and pitch out because of the way it's designed. Our bike is wider and closer to the horse, which makes it easier to flip a guy out.
Right. And still a little more shopping to do, I gather, before the sales are all done?
Yeah, I'm not sure I got the right one yet. I'm looking for him.
Okay, Tom, well, thanks very much for joining us, and good luck with your shopping.
Thank you much.
This is Harold Howe with Tom Harmer, giving you The Edge in America.